Hello everybody, this is Brisbane05 Blast here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In this last episode, we have actually done Manchester United versus Arsenal, or technically our fourth episode, our fourth episode of the gameplay. Technically it's the fifth episode, but you know what I mean. The last episode we've done match day 4 where we were up against Manchester United at our home ground Emirates Stadium. But sadly we couldn't get the result we wanted. In real life we actually won that, but in the game, we obviously didn't get the result that we wanted, and it was all thanks to Bruno Fernandes. He's always our kryptonite when it comes to him scoring goals against us. But anyway, our next match is against Everton, if I remember correctly. It's gonna be against Everton. And we will be challenging them at our second away game, and that is at Goodison Park. So Everton at home would be a pretty good team, but still, I really hope we can get this win, especially not even conceding a goal, that too as well. But yeah, we just need to get our first clean sheet because for the first 4 matches, we couldn't even get a single clean sheet. Nottingham Forest was well deserved. Crystal Palace at least was understandable because this was at Selhurst Park. Especially Fulham. Fulham we scored the first 2 goals, but then we just choked from 2-0 to 2, from 2-0 up to 2-2. And then thanks to Gabriel Jesus, we actually got that win. And then Manchester United. But yeah, those 2 teams which we versed was understandable. Crystal Palace away from home and Man United. But yeah, Everton, I really expect us to beat them. I know we're playing in Goodison Park and it's not at Emirates, but come on, Everton are just like the B-Tech Liverpool team, so we should get the job done against them. So yeah, and just to let you know this. I have seen a lot of views here. For the past 2 videos I've made, I haven't got a single good view. I have basically got 18 views for the past 2 videos. Well, I've seen it because I was just trying to edit it and change the thumbnail. Because you guys have not supported me even though I asked you to subscribe to my channel. So I really beg of you to please do it because I've really worked my butt off. I just try to make the video entertaining for you guys, especially create an awesome thumbnail thanks to this app right here called PixArt. I might be able to show it to you if possible. Maybe during the next video or the video after. But yeah, I will be showing you this app called PixArt. It really makes some awful thumbnails. So yeah, you should really download that app. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Without further ado, let's get headed to the match. Alright guys, we're here at this Premier League screen, and just to let you know that I accidentally said awful instead of awesome. I kind of fluffed my lines there. It's just really kind of dumb of me to actually say awful instead of awesome. But yeah, PixArt, what I meant to say is that it's one of the best apps and it actually creates awesome thumbnails. So if you really wanted to make it for your thumbnails, for your videos and such, you should really visit that app. It really helps. Anyway, so here it is. We see Strafeza set for Everton debut. There has been plenty of debate about Everton's recent signing Gabriel Strafeza after impressing at Lecce. Will he now be able to make the step up in class that's expected from him? This could be his first game for Everton, so the fans... So, I really see that Strafeza is actually pretty good when it comes to Lecce. And there's Enzo Fernandez. I'm pretty sure that must be... Yeah, Enzo Fernandez. He's bruised. So he won't be there for 1 week. And then obviously the international week as usual. But as usual, let's take a look at the squad. So we're going with Jesus, Havertz, Odegaard, Camavinga, Saka, Martinelli, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, and White. But you know what? Just like what Everton did last time, I was going to put Calafiori in one of the domestic cup matches. But yeah, because of this, I'm actually thinking of trusting Calafiori. But I'm not going to make him a starter yet. Yeah, I'm not making him a starter yet. I'm actually going to make him as basically a replacement for, let's say, Timber. But I'm not going to permanently change him though, obviously. I'm not going to permanently do that. But yeah, I'll most likely just give Calafiori a chance because, it's too big. It's basically big for a player like him. But let's take a look at the standings here. As usual, We have a new leader here, and that is Manchester United, because Man City, for some reason, dropped points since they actually lost to. Wait, did they actually drop? I mean, they defeated Fulham. That's kind of straightforward. They defeated Burnley. Which was the team that they actually lost to? They defeated Newcastle. Oh, they lost to Sheffield United, the team that is the favorite team to actually get relegated. They actually lost to Sheffield United. I really cannot believe what has happened here. But anyway, let's just see the standings here for Everton and see their recent games. So as usual, Man United are already in top, but let's take a look at Everton. Everton, oh my goodness, they're actually at 18th place. Oh my god, they just this bad. Their only win of the season was pretty sure. I'm pretty sure their only win was against. They lost to Aston Villa, surprisingly. They lost to Fulham as usual in the first match, which I did tell you in that Fulham game. Then they lost to Villa. Then they lost to Wolves. So their only win was against. They lost to Sheffield United. Wait, I'm actually. They lost to Fulham. Oh, they defeated Aston. Their only win was against Aston Villa. Not they didn't lose to Aston Villa. Their only win was against Aston Villa. But yeah, this is surprising. And you actually see that Liverpool are actually at the bottom, nearly close to relegation side. But we're not talking about Liverpool. We're talking about their rivals, Everton. And let's take a look at their pre-match report. They're going with Danjuma, McNeil, Anderson, Mamin, Dokure, Iwobi, Mikolenko, Keane, Tarkowski, who's actually the skipper and not Michael Keane, Patterson, and Jordan Pickford as usual. He's the main man. But there's Idrissa Ganagay, Strefesa, Ashley Young, Godfrey, Mope, Virginia, and Dobbin. So yeah, their last 5 games, they actually got 5 losses and 1 win. That might be their last 5 matches. Maybe I'm kind of confused here, but let's just not forget about this. But it must be my yeah, I don't know how last 5 matches they got 4 losses. They got 3 losses and 1 win. But anyway, they're going for the kick and rush while we're going for the gegen pressing as usual. But yeah, our only change we'll be making is, yeah, I'm not going to sub Zinchenko, but I will be. We're not going to sub Zinchenko or Gabriel, but we will be actually changing in the bench side. Yes, we're going to trust Calafiori as a replacement here for Tini or Timber, either one of those players. There are a lot of players here, so I'm probably going to replace Timber just to give Calafiori a chance and maybe the experience as a Premier League player. And yeah, without further ado, I really hope you enjoyed this, and let's just get this match underway. Alright, we're getting ready with this match. As you can see, Gabriel Jesus has actually scored 4 goals in his last 3 encounters. Can he actually be a goal scorer in a goal scoring form here? We just don't know. But as you can see here, we're actually at Goodison Park. Here in Liverpool, Everton versus Arsenal. It's going to be a very classic game. We're up against B-Tech Liverpool team. And obviously the Everton in the community. Christopher Ward, the watch I would say. And here's Gabriel Jesus here. Probably the player to watch in the pundits and, in the pundits' opinions here. But yeah. And he's also my player to watch as at the same time. And here's Bukayo Saka saying his kind of English national anthem, but nah, it's not an English national anthem. But let's take a look at the starting lineup for Everton. They're going for a 4-1-4-1 formation. Jordan Pickford as his goalkeeper. Michael Keane. Yeah, I'm confused. It's not Tarkowski. Keane is actually the skipper. And then obviously Danjuma, Dele Alli. They actually got for a very good squad here. I mean, I'm not that surprised. But as usual, we're also going for the same formation. Well, not yet. The same formation, 4-5-1, as usual. We're keeping Aaron Ramsdale as a goalkeeper. Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, Benjamin White. Kamavinga obviously there. And then Jesus as the skipper. I mean, not skipper, but he's starting. And then obviously we got Calafiori as the substituted player. Well, in the substitutes.
Thank you for attending Goodison Park. Enjoy the game.
I really cannot wait to see who's going to win this, because we actually got a draw against Manchester United. We really need to get back to our winning ways. Can we replicate it in this match? Here's John Pickford and Martin Odegaard getting ready with the proceedings. Danjuma obviously here. And Everton will be starting the kickoff. They're going to have their first touch of the ball. Here's Dokure. And we're just going to hide the menu here. Who needs the menu? I mean, we already know the controls. But forget about this. Here's Everton already on the attack with Danjuma with the ball. Danjuma goes for a long-range shot. And what was that from Aaron Ramsdale here? He just actually scores an earlier goal to put them in front. I know I said Everton are basically like the B-Tech Liverpool team, but and I wasn't wrong. They are a pretty good team at Goodison Park. But it was all thanks to Danjuma, man. But Ramsdale, you should have really saved that, honestly. But then again, Everton are actually... I mean, sure, they actually had their roughs during their last 4 matches, but I'm pretty sure they're bouncing back. And Arnaud Danjuma is actually the goal scorer for Everton. Gives Everton an early lead over us. But can we get back? Here's Martinelli. Martinelli with the touch here. Finds Havertz. Still Havertz. Still Kai Havertz. Finds Martinelli. It's still Martinelli. Martinelli with the ball here. Can he score? He just blasts this wide. Just blasts it wide. I really cannot believe what am I seeing here from Martinelli here. He could have easily scored that. Wait, Pickford might have had a touch on it. So luckily for Martinelli, this was actually a corner kick. But from this view, it could have actually been a goal kick if Pickford would have actually left that. But anyway, can Martinelli redeem himself as he's actually serving? Tries to find one of the players, but Iwobi has it. He clears it away. He finds Zinchenko. What can Zinchenko do? Finds Gabriel. It's Gabriel with the ball. Finds Jesus. Can Jesus score? And he does. We're relying on Gabriel Jesus, man. He's like... He might have actually got that skill from Manchester City. That aura from Manchester City. That's the reason why he's having that form. I mean, get this. You may be correct. I might be the one crazier to say, how is Gabriel Jesus scoring easy goals? It's just the game. But yeah, you might be right. But come on. Jesus had that form as a Manchester City player. So I wouldn't be that wrong. So if he has that form as a Manchester City player, I'm pretty sure he could do well for Arsenal. And that's his 5th goal of the season. As we get back into level pegging terms, with McNeil actually having the ball from the corner, this could be a bad thing for us. We're still not getting the clean sheet as usual, but we have... This is the least of our problems, as Dokure almost actually puts Everton in front, but Ramsdale just clears this one away. That was the least of our problems, not getting a clean sheet. We just have to not concede goals, that's all. And now it's a corner kick here for Everton, with McNeil actually having the ball. Does a long swerve, finding Saliba. Then finds Martinelli, who had an awful start to the Premier League campaign. There have been a lot of protesters here that they should sub Martinelli. I mean, to me, if there were comments, I have an opinion that they would say that Martinelli is a fraud. But get this, man. Martinelli is trying his best. And that's an easy goal kick. And as you can see right here, Pablo Gavi has already had a transfer confirmed to move to Chelsea with a 93 million. 93 million. Chelsea had to pay $93,100,000 to get Gavi. So Barcelona are getting some huge money back because they are broke. in real life. So with that big money that they got from, by selling Gavi, this could be good here for them. But here's Martinelli, finds Jesus again. What can Jesus do? Finds Odegaard. A deflected pass. Here's Jesus. Finds Saka. Back to Jesus. Jesus shoots, but Pickford saves this one. I mean, I kind of not doubt him because Pickford is a pretty good goalie, apart from Joe Hart. But Pickford really should have made some wonderful moves. Otherwise, I mean, in real life, he's actually 30. And he's still an Everton goalkeeper. Now we get another corner here. Saka's actually the one serving. Can we get a goal from the set piece? Still not, because Keane clears it away. Finds Martinelli. Still Martinelli. Martinelli, what a skill from Martinelli, but he hits the post. I cannot believe it. Everyone is booing Martinelli. Well, every Arsenal fans are booing Martinelli because this is in Goodison Park. And Goodison Park, there are a lot of Everton fans here, so they are actually in a sigh of relief because that post was actually their best friend, because that could have been an easy goal there. But can Jesus score this one? He tries from a tight angle, but Pickford saves this one. We're dominating here. We're dominating with our chances. But we just can't get in front because of Pickford. And it's going to be a corner kick here for Arsenal. Here's Martinelli with the ball. Can he make some wonderful swerve kicks or swerve crosses in the box? Can he give a good delivery? What can we do from this set piece? Obviously, it was kind of easy for Arsenal to clear this one off. But Kamavinga having it. What can he do? He has only got an assist. Tries to win the foul. But sadly, the foul wasn't given. I mean, there was an advantage, but they just didn't give it. Here's Saliba. But as you can already see here, we're actually dominating the ball possession. And it's actually going to get better for us as Saka actually scores to put us in front. I cannot believe this. From a 1-0 down early in the game to now winning this game, potentially winning this game. But don't count the chickens too early, because I know for sure we will concede in the second half. But what a pass. I'm pretty sure this is from Kamavinga. If this was Kamavinga, this could be a wonderful pass here from him. Finds Saka and he manages to put Arsenal in front. He's the English star boy, man. The English star boy puts Arsenal in front. A much needed one, actually, because we were dominating. We kept believing, and that's how we got ourselves in front. We actually dominated, like we actually saw in the top left of the screen. We dominated with the shots and the ball possession. But Everton, as usual, even though they have less ball possession, I have a feeling they are dangerous. And here's Dele Alli. He kind of knows Arsenal, so that's why he is a pretty dangerous player, but he kind of misses it for some reason. Or unless Aaron Ramsdale might have saved this. No, actually, he didn't save it. Just blasted wide, as usual. Dele Alli, still doing Dele Alli. Always the player to fluff up for the teams that he play with. And it's a goal kick. But we go in halftime with a 2-1 lead, which we exactly needed. But can we actually defend? Because this happened with Crystal Palace, remember? And we actually bottled that lead. But Everton, despite that 1-0 lead, they had chances. I mean, I know they had slow ball possession, but they still had chances. But it was all because of us. Thanks to Jesus, the current leading goal scorer here for Arsenal, and Bukayo Saka. We are now in front. But Danjuma, he has actually been a dangerous player. He's like probably the next Dominic Calvert-Lewin, scoring an easy goal. But then as usual, we managed to get that one goal back thanks to Jesus. We got our goal back. And then Martinelli, well, that's Jesus, that's Martinelli. Jesus actually had a chance to give Arsenal the lead, but Pickford manages to make some wonderful saves. And then Saka, I'm pretty sure, was the player that actually got Arsenal in front. Thank the English star boy, man. He's actually given us another chance. 6 shots. We obviously dominated the ball possession. We are thinking of making some changes here. Let's see what changes we could make here for Arsenal. So, we're going to go to team management. Here's Kamavinga. I mean, I'm really thinking about Kamavinga. I'm just trusting him. But yeah. I'm pretty sure we look so good here. But Martinelli, I mean, we're going to trust Martinelli this time. But I'm going to bring in my best player. Well, this is actually going to be his first game. But I'm actually going to bring in Riccardo Calafiori in for Gabriel. And I know he's not doing well as he's mostly a left back. But we will try to convert him to a centre back. So there's nothing to worry about. But that's our changes we'll be making. And we get our match underway in the second half with us doing the kickoff here. And as usual, we subbed off Gabriel for Calafiori just for him to have experience in the Premier League, because we did get him lost in the summer transfer. But here's Kamavinga. What can Kamavinga do? Finds Jesus. Jesus scores a brace. Sorry, I kind of choked there, but I cannot believe Jesus is he's a goal scoring machine, man. Trust Jesus and he will get this one for you. But that's an assist here from Kamavinga. I'm pretty sure this could be his second assist. He's basically doing well as an assist player. Racking up assists after assists and basically creating build-up plays. But what a goal here from Gabriel Jesus, which actually extends our lead to 2 goals. But my oh my. And here's Danjuma. Still Danjuma. This could be a chance for Calafiori to make good tackles. But Dele Alli has it. Still finds Danjuma. Is Danjuma. Danjuma could go for a goal. He does. It's not over until it's over. That's what Danjuma might have actually replied in terms of scoring the goal. Obviously, action speaks louder than words. So, he's obviously not going to say it. It's his action that actually... It's basically his talent that does the talking. And we're up for another blockbuster match. I really cannot believe it. We could have actually won this. I mean, it's not over. But we could have actually kept on building pressure here. Here's Kamavinga. Still Kamavinga. Still Kamavinga. Yet to score a goal in a Premier League here. But he gets ruthlessly tackled by Mikolenko. Finds Dele Alli, who's actually been a danger player when it comes to him because he actually played for Spurs at his youth times. I mean, you know, as a star boy, he actually played for Spurs. But you know, because of his performance, he got subbed off, and this could be a problem for us. But thanks to Ramsdale, we kept on not conceding this one. It was Bamin that actually tried to score this one, but Ramsdale denied it. But I initially told that Dele Alli, he was actually one of the star boys at Spurs, but because of his performance and because of Jose Mourinho, Dele Alli wasn't getting his performance. They weren't believing him. He couldn't believe even at himself as well, because of Jose Mourinho's harsh decision to sub Dele Alli. And here's Jesus with a wonderful pass actually, but Godfrey clears this one. He has it. And Everton's next match is against Brentford. Here's Dele Alli. Finds Doucouré. Still Doucouré. Doucouré shoots, but Ramsdale keeps on making saves. And we're going to sub off Martinelli here because I try to trust him, but he's just not... He's just failing to impress the Arsenal board, especially the fans. So I came in for Thomas Partey. He's actually now doing the left mid as a left mid player. And he might actually feel vulnerable because he could have actually subbed off Kamavinga, but I decided to trust Kamavinga more than Martinelli. And here's Dele with a cross. Tries to find one of the Everton players. but Ramsdale saves it. And as usual, Strefesa actually comes on for McNeil. So this might actually be his debut. Finds Kamavinga. There's Kamavinga. Still Kamavinga. Still Vinga. Still Vinga. He has space, so he's thinking of going for it. Kamavinga shoots! Oh my goodness. But Pickford, I'm pretty sure, saved it. But I'm making some substitutions. Zinchenko goes off for Taney. This could be a chance here for us. Here's Thomas Partey, this time doing the cross. Tries to find the players, but Doucouré with a good take. But we just do not want Everton to actually come, cross our field, get into our half, because that's when they get dangerous, which we actually let them do. Danjuma. It's Danjuma. It's still Danjuma. Still Danjuma. Danjuma shoots, but Ramsdale keeps on impressing us. He's not letting us down here, and I'm not subbing Saka this time because I'm pretty sure with Saka on the pitch, he knows he can perform well. And I know he scored a goal, and that was Mikel Arteta's mistake in subbing him off. But we're not doing it this time. We're not subbing Saka off this time. I know he's actually fighting for his stamina here because he has low in stamina, but he's fighting. Every battle he's fighting. Here's Everton with a corner, but we clear it somehow. But Strefesa actually has it. Strefesa. It's still Strefesa. Strefesa finds Danjuma, and Danjuma equalizes. That's his hat-trick actually. This is not good here for us. Yet again, we actually concede. But what was Ramsdale doing? I mean, I don't blame him. Ramsdale has cleared us. He's actually been our aid. But now was subbing Kamavinga. Could have done that earlier, but anyways, it is how it is.
Goal for Everton. Number 10, Arno Danjuma.
And now here's Bukayo Saka. Finds Partey. It's Partey. Finds Saka. Still Saka. Does a low pass to Declan Rice. Still Rice. Finds Jesus. Can he score a hat-trick? Can he score a hat-trick? He chips it! He chips it! I cannot believe that actually skipped. But what a goal that was here from Jesus. I cannot believe Premier League actually they actually skipped it. But what a goal here from Jesus. Cool as calmed. He actually scores a hat-trick too, and we actually somehow get the lead. But this is another this is like a drama again. We're experts in winning close battles and not actually getting easy wins. But here's Strefesa. Strefesa has a chance to make it 4-4. But what a tackle here from Saliba. As long as Arsenal hold on, we could win this. Here's Ben White. Finds Saliba. Back to Ben White. The right back here. It's Ben White. Still White. I cannot believe though. They kind of skipped Jesus' highlights here. Finds Odegaard. Odegaard could finish this off. And he wins a penalty. I cannot believe. A dagger to Everton's heart here. Odegaard just wins a penalty, and now Saka the one who's actually going to take the penalty. He could actually score a brace if Pickford doesn't score this one. And yes, I know he's a penalty stopper, but sometimes he kind of unimpresses. We're getting ready with a penalty here. Saka will obviously start the run up here. But if Pickford saves this, it's anyway going to be game over because we still get the job done. But Saka scores a brace. Despite Everton almost having a comeback against us, we still kept on believing. We still scored 2 late goals and we still didn't look back. It was all thanks to Martin Odegaard. If it wasn't for him winning the foul, we could have actually been in a very terrible position. And obviously Jesus. But Saka scores a brace too. So it's with a Jesus hat-trick and a brace from Saka. I'm not sure.
Goal for Arsenal, number 7, Bukayo Saka.
It is. And as you can see, the match has already ended here with Jesus getting the match ball. 5 attempts and 3 goals. With Jesus scoring a hat-trick and Saka scoring a brace, it ended with a Arsenal victory over Everton, 5 goals to 3. Another topsy-turvy match. Everton still battling for relegation. Sadly, they couldn't replicate it this time. Danjuma was basically the man. He was actually creating problems for us. Single-handedly got Everton back in the game. But it was thanks to Jesus and Saka. The a partnership between two players that didn't let us down here. And obviously Kamavinga was there in the build-up. Created wonderful assist on Jesus. I'm not sure if he actually created one on Saka, but we will check that once we finish the presentation. But what a goal here from Jesus. Scores a brace to keep us in front. And then Danjuma, as usual, did score the goal to get themselves back in the game. It was like a drama-rama here. And then Saka finishing this one off with a penalty. Wrap this one up. I really cannot believe it. They kind of skipped Jesus' hat-trick. They really need to fix this one up. And obviously the console battery is low. We're gonna ignore that. But what it is, we still get the job done over Everton, and let's see what the post-match interview will be.
Just a couple of questions for you.
Alright, here's Mikel Arteta getting things underway here. Did Zinchenko look a different player today? Let's say the lads proved... I was starting to worry for the lad. The crowd was beginning to get on his back, but he's got a great attitude, and I think he really dug that performance out today, knowing he had to prove people wrong. Proved all the doubters wrong. Great win and congratulations. No question all the headlines will be about Jesus' performance. Were you surprised to see him win with a hat-trick? If you saw Jesus train every day like I do, nothing about his achievements would surprise you. He's committed to improving every day as a player. The goals and his performance spring from that. Up against Everton again. Your team was able to turn things around pretty spectacularly. A great win. What did you do differently today? I think we have good characters here at Everton. We were disappointed to lose our last game against them, but I always knew the boys would give everything to turn it around this time. I'm proud of how we responded. And I kind of cut you there short, Mikel. I don't think you lost to Everton, but still, it is what it is. And obviously, our next match will be our Europa League campaign. And that is against PSV Eindhoven. But a quick change here is that I'm going to upload 2 videos this week. So this could be on our Sunday's game. That is Arsenal versus PSV Eindhoven. That match which is currently on recording right now. That'll be for our Friday's match. And here's Jesus, the pace setter, scoring 7 goals. I cannot believe him scoring 7 goals in just 5 matches. And then here's our Europa League campaign group. We have PSV Eindhoven, FK Bode Glimt, and FC Zurich. And now let's take a look at the squad hub. I'm pretty sure Kamavinga got 2 assists in that game. Because I remember him piling an assist on Saka. Let's take a look here. I might be wrong, but I'm not doubting Kamavinga here. Let's take a look. Where are you, bro? Where are you, buddy? There you are. Here, there are your stats. Let's take a look at your stats here. What did I just tell you? That's his third. That's his third assist. Yet to score a goal, but he still kept on performing. 6 games, 1 goal and 3 assists. That is insane here for Kamavinga, man. Everyone is proving Kamavinga wrong, saying he's not ready for Premier League, but Kamavinga proves all the doubters wrong, and that's how he performs well. Ever since his assist against Crystal Palace, a goal against Manchester City, and 2 assists against Everton, we have a hope. We have hope. But anyway, our next game will be our Europa League campaign as we take on PSV Eindhoven. But let's take a look at the other Europa League matches. We have FK Bode Glimt, Zurich. We have Dynamo Kiev, Stade Rennais, Fenerbahce, Kurono Kielce. We have Roma FC as usual, one of the hardest teams. Kilmarnock, Real Betis, Helsinki, SC Braga, Malmo F, Union Saint-Gilles. Manchester United, Real Sociedad, FC Botoşani and FC Nordjylland. Lazio, Feyenoord, FC Midtjylland and Sturm Graz. Austria, Klagenfurt, Aberdeen, Freiburg and Nantes. And then US UCD, AFC, AS Monaco, Ferencvaros, CTC and Trabzonspor. So our only difficult teams would be Manchester United, Roma and Lazio and Real Sociedad too. So we have two Premier League teams in the Europa League, that is Arsenal and Manchester United. But I really hope you enjoyed this one. Our next game will be up against PSV Eindhoven in the Europa League campaign, if we actually win the Europa League. So this actually knows that we will be doing 2 seasons. We won't be stopping after the season. Once we finish Premier League and the Champions League, we will be stopping. But now we're in the Europa League. Let's see if we can win that, because I'm pretty sure we're up against PSV Eindhoven. I really hope you enjoyed this one. We'll be back for our next game. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back, and just as we witnessed, we got the job done over Everton. It was a comprehensive victory, and I know it was actually very close, but it was a comprehensive victory. That's all I got to tell you. We actually played Ricardo Calafiori in the second half just to see if he can maintain that experience in the Premier League. But I mean, he's yet to perform well. I mean, but it's anyway his first match, so we're not going to go hard on Calafiori like how we are doing on Camavinga. Because Camavinga mostly played as a Real Madrid player, but never played in the Premier League. But anyway, Jesus, Saka and Camavinga, they both had a masterclass, man. That's all I got to tell you. First, we're going to tell you the scoreline. We first conceded the goal early in the game, surprisingly, thanks to Danjuma. Scored an early goal, but Jesus equalized it. Bukayo Saka kept us in front, and that's how he took the halftime lead with a 2-1 scoreline, seeing what we can do well. And then let's take a look at the story. The second half was basically a movie. So we made some changes. Calafiori came in for Gabriel. Jesus scored a brace. Yes. And I thought we were going to win this one, but Danjuma single-handedly carried Everton back into the game, back into level pegging terms. He scored a hat-trick, the only player to do so, because none of them contributed. But then, Camavinga took 2 assists on Saka and Jesus. And then Jesus scored a hat-trick with a wonderful chip over Pickford. Even though that replay was kind of skipped for some reason, but he actually chipped over Jordan Pickford, and that actually got Jesus in front. That actually got Arsenal in front. And then Martin Odegaard's performance, winning the foul, baiting Pickford to tackle him without the ball. And that's how he won the penalty. Late in the game, Saka actually scored it, and we actually got a comprehensive lead over Everton. So, I cannot believe we're actually unbeaten. 3 wins and 2 draws. Yet to lose a match. We're actually excelling well in the Premier League. It's all because of the signings. That's why. Trust Camavinga. That's how he will perform well. Don't doubt him wrong. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Our next game will be up against PSV Eindhoven. Yes, we'll be up against PSV Eindhoven. That'll be our next game. And this, instead of our next week match, we've decided to make 2 videos this week. So that match against Everton, which I'm currently recording, will be on Friday's game. I'll be uploading it on Friday, and the Sunday, it'll be the Europa League. And that'll be replicated for the next week, the week after this. It'll be carried forward for every week, next week, even next month. But who knows? But please make sure to like and subscribe. I really beg you to do so. I really need that motivation from you guys, as it really means a lot. But anyway, this is Brisbane 05 Blaster here, signing off.